Hey, fellow Schneider drivers, friendly Bill coming at you. I'm here at Tractor Supply. My appointment's for 5 a.m. Some of these Tractor Supplies are kind of tricky. They do have the I don't know if you call it a temporary dock or a mobile dock or whatever, but it's just the dock that they have in the back of the Tractor Supplies. And most of these you have to come in the right way, or else you're not going to be able to pull up to the dock. Sometimes there's not room to turn around back here. So I always suggest that you look at an aerial map, either using Google Maps or Google Earth, and see where that dock is and which way it's facing, so you can figure out which way to pull in here. Anyway, that was kind of tricky. I made a turn thinking I could make it in here one way, and I got halfway through the turn and realized that the trailer wasn't going to make it. So, put my hazards on, put it in reverse, back out of that situation, go make a turnaround out in the town somewhere, come back. And anyway, I got in here. My appointment's for 5 tomorrow morning. It's like 9 o'clock, or no, it's like 7 o'clock tonight. So I'm shut down here for my appointment. And I'm sitting here, I'm doing paperwork, and I see a cop. I couldn't tell at first if he was a cop or a security until I saw his gun. And this cop kind of walks out from the corner of the building, and we made eye contact, and he's walking up, and I'm looking at him, and I see he wants to talk to me, so I roll the window down partially. You don't always know. There are impersonators out there, so I don't trust anyone. So I rolled it down partially, and he said, "Did you try to get in the building?" I said, "No." I said, "I just got here like 5 minutes ago." He's like, "Did you try to get in?" I'm like, "No." And I'm like, there's another driver here. And I'm like, I don't know if the other driver tried to get in, but I didn't. He's like, "Well, the alarm's going off." Somebody, and I guess he knew where they tried to get in, because he's like, they tried to get in on the southeast side at the door. And I was like, no, wasn't me. So then he walked and talked to the other driver. I don't think the other driver did either. So either someone's trying to break into the Tractor Supply, or it's a false alarm. Who knows? I'm not super concerned about it. I'm a little concerned. I mean, if someone was trying to get into the Tractor Supply, maybe they'll try to get into our trucks. Maybe they'll try to, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, if somebody's out here willing to try to break into the building, maybe they're also willing to try to break into the trucks. It is a nasty night. It's raining. It's cold. So either it's a false alarm or somebody's pretty desperate. So one or the other. As always, I lock my doors. As always, I padlock my trailer. So, I mean, my bases are kind of covered, But like I said, I don't trust anybody, even if they're wearing a police uniform. So, be safe, be smart. Christmas is coming. I have some days off for Christmas. I'm going to have my kids for Christmas. I'm counting down the days. I have that to look forward to. I know as fellow Schneider drivers, we all work really hard. It's a hard job. It's a thankless job. Sometimes it's a lonely job. And during the holidays, people can start to feel down. They say that the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, is the biggest time for suicides. And I think it's just maybe people are in a position they don't want to be in. And the holidays just kind of compounds the sad feelings. Also, people drink during the holidays, and alcohol can also increase sadness in some people. So if you're drinking, you're depressed and you're drinking on top of that, that cannot be good. All I'm getting at is, Schneider drivers, we should watch out for each other. We should support each other. I always wave at Schneider drivers. 90% of the time I get a wave back. Yesterday, another driver was on the other side of the highway, and I waved and he gave me the finger. And that was my reaction. I laughed. Must be having a bad day. It's okay. I don't care. Anyway, just to check in, Friendly Bill, take care of yourselves. Be safe. Christmas is coming. Don't want to get any accidents or anything like that. Yeah. So, catch y'all on the flip.